You held back so much that now no one gets in. You don't run from pain. You sit with it until it leaves. You love them enough to walk away when they couldn't. You noticed everything and said nothing. That was your goodbye. You're the quiet heartbreak in their loudest memories. You make solitude look like a love story. You watched them turn cold and still wrapped them in warmth. You confuse people because you love deeply but never cling. You're not cold, you're just done begging to be understood. You gave them pieces of you they never saw again. You knew they were temporary. You loved them like they weren't. You carry love like a secret. Sacred, safe, silent. You cry in poems, and no one notices the flood. You disappeared to protect what was left of your spirit. You remember the tone, not the words, the absence, not the goodbye. You felt everything, and still let them believe you felt nothing. You crave peace more than you crave people. You are aware of your unique ability and still choose to love like you're unaware. You pretend you don't care, but your silence screams everything you buried. You have a gift for staying soft in a world that never chose you. You remember every detail because forgetting would mean they never mattered. You don't ask for love. You just hope they notice you're fading. You taught them how to be loved, and they use that on someone else. You never say goodbye. You just vanish and hope they wonder why. You write poems about people who never read between the lines. You're not hard to love. You're hard to forget. You let them go, even when you were the one breaking. You stayed long enough for them to realize they never deserved you. You care deeply, and that's why they keep hurting you. You fall fast, love hard, and walk away with grace. You never showed your pain, but it showed in your silence. You saw potential, not reality, and that's what broke you. You don't trust love anymore. You study it like a warning sign. You were their healing, but they treated you like a wound. You give everything and still get blamed when they feel empty. You looked at them like home. They looked at you like an option. You don't cry over them. You cry over who you became loving them. You don't ghost people. You just leave before they make you invisible. You broke your own heart trying to protect theirs. You gave more than you had, and they still asked for more. You looked at them like they were magic. They looked right through you. You don't beg. But inside, you're always whispering, please stay. You build people up while quietly crumbling inside. You taught yourself to be enough because they never said you were. You disappear from people who never noticed your presence. You bury your hurt so deep, even love can't reach it. You read energies before words. That's how you survived. You gave them your light and watched them use it to shine elsewhere. You love people who only see your reflection, not your soul. You forgave too fast, and they thought they never hurt you. You hold on to ghosts like they still breathe. You're soft-spoken, but soul-shaking. You can destroy someone without raising your voice. You don't fight for people anymore. You wait and observe. You fell for their brokenness, then broke trying to fix it. You gave up everything just to feel needed. You don't need loud love. You need real love. You loved them through lies. Now you're allergic to half-truths. You waited too long, and they noticed too late. You loved like a promise. They treated you like a maybe. You never ask for reassurance. You just pull away. You always leave the door open, even when you've locked your heart. You crave depth, but keep drowning in shallow people. You made them feel seen, and now they can't unsee you. You sacrificed your peace for someone's comfort. You accept the pain, you just wish it had meaning. You could have destroyed them with truth. You chose silence instead. You warned them. They ignored it. Now they miss you in pieces. You carry heartbreak like an invisible tattoo. You loved them through red flags. Now you see red in everything. You don't want revenge. You want peace so loud they hear it. You tried to save them. They made you drown with them. You let go when you still cared. That's your tragedy. You never wanted perfection, just presence. You built dreams around someone who didn't want to be real. You still smile at memories that no longer smile back. You've mastered loving people who never loved you properly. You knew they weren't ready, but your heart didn't care. My dear, I am aware of your unique ability to destroy someone with just your silence. I saw it. The way your presence awakens what even healing forgot. You don't speak much, but your energy pulls confessions out of locked hearts. I noticed how you disappear right before someone begs you to stay. Your touch knows which memory hurts and presses there on purpose. You have the gift of looking like a safe place and feeling like a storm. You love like a poet, but leave like a ghost. I admire how you smile through betrayal, like pain can't stain you. You comfort others, but your own wounds bleed in silence. I've seen your superpower, pretending you're fine when you're drowning inside. You know how to make someone feel chosen and then haunted. You give people the love they never deserved and vanish when they need it most. You remember every word they said, even the ones they deny now. You can hold a heart and crush it without lifting a finger. You break without noise. You leave without reason. That's your spell. You love people harder when they're breaking you. You recognize broken souls like you've studied them in dreams. You sense lies faster than truth, and trust even less. You show up like a miracle and leave like a lesson. Your silence is louder than anyone else's screaming. You can cry without tears and love without touching. You never explain your distance. You let them feel it. You give them heaven, then vanish to make them miss hell. You heal others while hiding your own collapse. You speak in looks, and the right person reads every sentence. You made pain your language and still speak fluently in kindness. You let people think they left you. Truth is, you walked first. You know how to be unforgettable without staying. You make people feel something they can't name and never forget. You attract souls with unsaid pain, then love them with quiet fire. Your hugs say things your mouth never dares. You let people love you, then show them why they can't keep you. You can read hearts, but refuse to beg them to stay open. You fall in love with their scars, then carry the weight they hide. You know how to tear someone apart just by leaving gently. You watch people forget you, but never forget how they made you feel. You push people away just to see who runs or stays. You can ruin someone's pride with a single goodbye. You don't hold grudges. You hold pain until it poisons you. You're calm on the outside, but inside, a war of memories. You give people versions of you they never earned. You stay loyal to souls who already buried you emotionally. You make endings look poetic, even when they destroy you. You don't chase, but you haunt. You love like it's sacred, but lose people like it's scripted. You expect people to leave, so you never get comfortable. You're the lesson they never recover from. You carry abandonment like perfume. It lingers wherever you go. You gave your all, and they still asked why you changed. You forgive deeply, but never forget how you broke healing to love them. You break rules for love and break yourself cleaning up the pieces. You don't need closure. Your silence is closure. You watch them pretend they never loved you, and it still hurts. You care in ways that cost you your soul. You never say what you truly want, because you've seen how love ends. You saw through them and still gave your best. You accept being misunderstood, but not being unloved. You resist being saved because no one stayed when you drowned. You forgive what broke you, then watch it break someone else. You became strong by letting go of people who made you weak. You never beg, but every part of you wishes someone would fight. You love too much and leave too quietly. You don't need to raise your voice. Your silence ends wars. You smell lies faster than flowers. And yet you still stay. You offer warmth to people who gave you winter. You stay longer than you should and leave faster than they expect. You know what it's like to be forgotten by someone unforgettable. You stop answering, but never stop loving. You never needed revenge. Your glow up is enough. You hurt people by loving them more than they love themselves. You speak in silence and break them with your absence. You give closure by never returning. You don't fear endings. You fear being remembered wrong. You make people regret mistaking your softness for weakness. You love souls, not faces. And that's your curse. You'd rather leave than explain how deeply you're breaking. You're addicted to fixing broken hearts while yours stays shattered. You've mastered pretending while praying someone sees through it. You don't chase love. You summon it with your stillness. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. You are the unfinished sentence they'll keep trying to complete. You let them choose others, but they still dream of you.